this is going to be a fun one to talk about. This is the very last item I have to cover that I will be covering out of the whole kitchen sink. I did not cover the Mama Said picture disc single because I don't want to play the picture disc. I like the picture disc. I think it's really cute. I think it's really pretty. I know that sounds hilarious, but I really, those are the best words I'm going with. It's so cute, it's so tiny, and it's a little picture on it. Anyways, and I didn't cover the book because I just haven't had time to sit down and enjoy the book properly. And I'm not going to have time because I'm getting married in less than 3 weeks. So let's talk about this. First off, let's go through the breakdown. The album follows its standard same chronological track listing same track listing as it has on the CD. You got 8 by Bitch, 2 by 4, House of Jack Bill, Until It Sleeps. But that bit makes side 1 of the vinyl. Side 2 is King Nothing, Hero of the Day, Bleeding Me. Side 3, which would be the first side of the second vinyl, is Cure, Poor Twisted Me, Wasting My Hate, and Mama Said. And then side 4 is Thorn Within, Ronnie, and Outlaw Torn. Now, let's start with my having to get up and switch the vinyl over. Well, annoying doesn't detract from the experience. I have to wonder if they actually half-ass planned this out when they originally did it, knowing that one day it might actually go on vinyl. Because it has a really nice layout. Finishing the first side of vinyl, with Until It Sleeps gives it a really nice kind of mellow out to then get up, go switch the vinyl over, and then you come into King Nothing, right? And it has a great flow that way, and then it finishes out with Bleeding Me, and finishing out with Bleeding Me kind of allows it to finish out the same way that Until It Sleeps allowed it to finish out. And then you get into side 3 with Cure, and it's got this great kind of build back into the album, and then you got Poor Twisted Me and Wasting My Hate, which has got a good lock in the middle, and then you go with Mama Said, so you get that chill kind of go out again. And then with side 4, you come back in with Thorn Within, which gives you a great build-up. Then you got Ronnie, and then you hit Outlaw Torn, which obviously takes it out beautifully. Now, this has the full version of Outlaw Torn on it, the unencumbered by manufacturing restrictions version. So that is the coolest part. The coolest part about the vinyl is it is load as load was meant to be heard, as far as in its entirety, because they still can't do it for the compact disc. For the compact disc, they still have to put it on a separate disc to be able to do it. And it, they could make it 2 CDs, obviously. They made it 2 vinyl, they could make it 2 CDs. But they chose not to, and I'm okay with that. But it is awesome to have the full-length version of it here on the vinyl. Now, that being said, the vinyl sounds different than the CD does. 100%, there are major differences between the vinyl and the CD, and it's completely in the low end of it. Hold on real quickly. I'm going to show you the inside of the vinyl here. You probably can't see all of it, but, nothing too special. And then there's some picture sleeves on the vinyls themselves. Okay. The vinyl itself has... Okay. You can tell that this was recorded digitally, was mastered digitally. Like everything about Load originally was done digital, and then they converted it to record later. Because part of the low end goes missing. There's this certain, I don't want to call it a hum, because a hum's not right. There's a certain level in the low end, in the frequencies, that you can get out of a CD going, because I listen to this on the same stereo system that I listen to everything else on. And 72, and as comparison, I have 72 seasons on CD, 72 seasons on vinyl. When I did the review for that, I went into that, how it sounds the same. There's no difference. This one, Load has a major low end to it. Um, Bob Rock is really good at capturing and creating on his albums, because I've heard it on Our Lady Peace albums as well. And he does this brilliant job of actually using the low end frequencies. And on CD, it works great. On vinyl, some of it disappears. And there's certain songs where you really kind of notice it. Ain't My Bitch, not a big deal. 2x4, kind of a little. The House that Jack built, yes. Until It Sleeps, not so much. King Nothing, yes. Hero of the Day, a little bit. Bleeding Me, oh my God, you totally hear it on Bleeding Me. Cure, so. Poor Twisted Me, yes. Wasting My Hate, not so much. Mama Said, I love Mama Said on the vinyl. Oh, Mama Said on the vinyl. Not that it's just meant to be on vinyl, man. Mama Said, it's just got this great, that twang and that everything that everybody complains about that makes it sound like country makes it sound great on vinyl. Thorn Within, same thing. That low endy part of it's kind of missing a little bit. It's not too bad. Ronnie, you notice it a little bit. Outlaw, Torn, kind of a little bit in bits and pieces, not so much. But there are some songs you really notice it on, man. And it's really interesting. And it's interesting because it makes it a different listening experience. Not a bad one, just a different one. And I really, honestly, truly enjoyed it. It was a fantastic listening experience because of how different it is. And I will be listening to Load on vinyl. And it's weird because this is the first time ever, I can truly say this, that a vinyl has an experience to it that is so good that I will definitely go out of my way to listen to the vinyl every now and then, as opposed to listening to the compact disc. And that's something that I really like, because I couldn't say that about 72 Seasons. And I've got both. Couple of Jack White's albums, I've done both, and it's the same thing. I can't hear a difference really between the two. They're that similar. But this one, it is different. It's really fun and interesting. So, that being said, if this is available, if you go out into the record stores and pick up this version of it, the remastered one that came out to correspond with the whole kitchen sink, buy it. Oh my God, buy it. It is a good experience. It is worth the experience. If you don't want to buy the whole kitchen sink and you've got the original Load from back in the day, and you go and you pick up this vinyl, man, Cherry, you're going to like it. I tell you, I lead you down no stray paths here. You will love this album. Okay, man, this is just fantastic on vinyl. All right, let me know what you think. You've already listened to the vinyl? Do you enjoy it? Are you noticing the same differences that I noticed? My buddy Pat was listening with me when we listened to the vinyl the first time, or the second time I listened to it. It was first time for him, and he could hear it too. So I know it's not just me, but maybe it's something on my stereo system. I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't be. I had everything, like I said, once again, 72 seasons, so there's accurate 100% comparison. This is just totally worth it. Are you noticing it as well? Let me know down in the comments. On your way down there, check out the links that are down there, please and thank you. There's also a like button, subscribe button, bell for notification. If you could hit those, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care, and just enjoy the regular reviews going through at a regular pace from here to the next little while. That'll be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There will be no Tuesday or Thursday video footage because I'm getting married. I don't have time. And debating about streaming my wedding. So, keep an eye out for that. August 9th, if you're here all the way to the very end. August 9th, we were most likely going to stream my wedding. So all my family that unfortunately can't make it to the wedding, is able to watch it live online. Anyways, folks, once again, peace, love, take care.